This is video evidence for the case concerning Chris Constantine and Louise Taylor versus Federation Against Copyright Theft Limited. I have a letter in front of me from Russell Cook Solicitors acting on behalf of Federation Against Copyright Theft Limited, claiming that they are exempt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to telephone Companies House, and I'm going to ask them under which context would a company not be liable to show that they are a limited company, which is 08703333636. Oh, hello there. Yeah, I've just got a query on clarification on sorry, I'm just Section 30 of the Companies Act.
Alright, what's it say? Because I haven't got it in front of me.
1 and 2. It says exemption from requirement of limited as part of the name.
Alright, yeah, I know you're wrong. Yeah, there's not use but the typical way for it, the only way not to have limited in your company name is actually to be a charitable company.
Right.
That's about the only exemption that's actually allowed, to actually not used with limited, is if you're a charity or you have charitable objects in your company.
You have charitable what, sorry?
Charitable objects.
Objects?
Yeah.
Such as what?
Well, if you said that when you do your memorandum articles and you put your company objects down to what the company's going to do, you'd have a charitable object, say like any money made by the company goes back into the company or something like that.
Oh, I see. So would that classify it as a charity in that context?
Well, it could be a charitable company, yeah. It may not be a charity per se, but it definitely has charitable objects.
Right.
But that's not the only exemption to not use with limited.
Okay, but there are loopholes around in there, aren't there, obviously?
No, that is the only way we allow it.
You have to be a proper charity then?
You don't have to be a proper charity, you just have to have charitable objects.
Charitable object. Okay, because the reason I asked is because I was confused, because someone had told me previously when I rang Companies House that the only companies that can be exempted are those who make an application for exemption.
Well, they still make an application, but the only ones which are accepted are companies which have charitable objects. The others won't go through.
Oh, I see. On your website, if I type in the name of a company that's a limited company, if they are a charity...
It wouldn't necessarily say, because they wouldn't necessarily say it's a charity or not, to be honest with you. The only real way to tell is if you bring that company up, and you know when it says company type,
Yeah.
it will say something about it being limited by guarantee.
Right.
No, most companies limited by guarantee are charitable companies.
Okay, hang
That's
on.
the only way to tell it, but there's no specific way to say, to be honest with you.
Okay, I've got one here, right? I'll put this one in. Federation Against Copyright Theft, right? Now, where are they? Here they are. They come up as a company called Federation Against Copyright Theft Limited.
Yeah.
You know.
But they just didn't make the application, they obviously didn't mind that.
Sorry?
They just didn't make the application then.
They haven't made an application.
No.
So that means if the name limited shows on the web check, it means they've made no such application.
That's right, yeah.
Are they then liable under the rules that they have to show that they're a limited company on their promotional material?
That's on the stationery, yes.
I heard that it was all promotional material.
There's no guidelines on promotional material. The law is stated on is like stationery, like invoices, bills, that sort of thing.
What
It
about
doesn't really describe anything about promotional material that can be acted for to me.
what about advertisements?
It doesn't actually say anything about advertisements or signs. It just only says like stationery, so like letters, invoices, bills, receipts, that sort of thing. Has to be the name on it.
Right. Okay. So anything that's basically letterheading the company.
Yeah, that's
So,
basically it.
well, that would cover advertisements then, wouldn't it?
It doesn't specifically say advertisements, so it could be that.
I see what you're saying, but
But there is a loophole in that sense, because it doesn't specifically say advertisements.
right.
No, so that's not a requirement
So if they're putting advertisements out to make money from those, and they're not using their limited company status, does that have any effect? I mean, you know, they're not stating they're a limited company.
As I said, because it doesn't say it has to be on like the leaflets and that sort of advertisement products, I guess not, to be honest, it doesn't say they have to.
Right. Is there any way of checking whether it is or it isn't?
There's no real way, because the Companies Act doesn't actually say indefinite that it has to be on those sort of advertisements and leaflets.
Okay.
The only thing we go for is things like letterheads.
Okay. And what about electronic letterheads?
Well, that's actually a new one. That's only just come in this year. That they should stick on any emails from the company and website. They'd have to have a registered name and full, but that's a new one. Only coming about January or April.
Okay, so on the website they have to do it, yeah?
On the website and any specific emails from the company they have to, yeah.
Right. This is the home page for Federation Against Copyright Theft Limited's website. This is the first place that anyone will go to when visiting their website, and there is no mention of it being a limited company, and this comes under the letterheading rules, and it's not there. Further to this, website links with extensions will also come under the same category of electronic letterheading, yet none to date carry the required information. The eBay page for Federation Against Copyright Theft Limited is also devoid of any mention of them being a limited company, again in breach of Companies House rules. So basically Section 30 of the Companies Act, 1 and 2, the bit, you know, so 1 and 2, like certain companies, exemptions and so on and so forth, it only means companies who are a charity.
Which they have charity, yeah.
They have to be charity, right? And on your web check, if it's got limited on it, then that means they haven't made such an
Yeah,
application.
make an application to take the name off, that's
Right,
right.
okay. So therefore they are bound by those rules.
That's right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Alright, take care.
Cheers, bye.
Bye.